Cheers on that one.
Salud.
Salud.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pete's Basement. We're drinking a little feckin' Irish whiskey with some Nesty iced tea, because, you know, why the hell not?
Feckin' Irish.
Pretty much whatever you can mix up whiskey with, and it works as long as it
St.
gets
Patty's
down.
Day is soon.
St. Patrick's Day is very soon.
It's a month away, but it's soon.
Yeah. And Tish, thank you for joining us. Welcome back to the basement. It's been a while since you've been here.
Very long time.
Yeah, you were here season one.
Season 1.
Actually. Where you been all this time?
I don't know.
Brooklyn.
We got a big thread on Facebook of a bunch of questions that we're going to answer for you guys right now. The first was Robert Sutton actually had to turn around and ask me what my top five Spider-Man stories were. So, what? Yes, of course, the Clone Saga. How could I possibly forget the Clone Saga?
How do you say Clone Saga
Dick.
in Spanish?
How do you say? Yeah.
I don't know.
On the spot.
Clone.
Ask Ramon. Ramon will know.
I know more Spanish than Ramon does.
Excuse me, what?
El Clonor. What? Wait, what was the thing?
Clonar?
Clonor War. El Clono Waro. There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's a good thing Pete's Basement's bilingual. So, now
Pete's
you're a
Basement
Spider-Man
cares.
fan too, so you could actually answer this question as well. My top five, I figured it out over the course of the past week. In order is Revelations, which was the return of Peter Parker as Spider-Man from the late 90s. The Return of the Sinister Six, which was one of the first Spider stories I ever
like the
read.
Revenge of the Sinister Six.
Better?
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Maybe I know that one.
Yeah.
That was the one from the regular Spider-Man title with
Regular
like
Spider-Man.
everybody. It was like Ghost Rider, Hulk, and everybody.
People like regular
Sleepwalker.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Sleepwalker. Wow, that's fucking taking it back.
Yeah.
I was really a big fan of the Tangled Web series, which was
Tangled
like about
Web was
13
good.
issues long. You can get the whole thing in trade now. There was one particular Kingpin story. I can't remember which number it was in, but it had nothing to do with Spider-Man at all. It was just a guy that, he was a family man, happened to be a mafia type criminal, and he failed the Kingpin.
Right.
And it was kind of what happened to him subsequently after.
Like what happened to Ramon that time.
Right.
We don't talk about that.
I liked it wasn't a big thing, but I liked Round Robin.
You know what? I never got into Round Robin. That was one of Mark Bagley's first stories.
It was like I can't remember 350 something maybe.
Yeah, it was right
360.
after the Doctor Doom issue, which was 350.
Yeah, something
I
like
like One More Day. No, he broke into Rikers and fucked up Kingpin in Rikers.
That part was good.
That was the
one
only
issue.
part that was good.
One issue is odd.
That was the only part I'll give you that was good.
Actually, there was one
When he says,
page
no,
that was-
Spider-Man's not going to kick your ass, he pulls the mask off, he's like, I am.
Yeah, it was.
Like, that was fucking cool.
Okay.
Other than that,
It was
no.
cool, but it was one part.
Yeah, that's it.
I was a big fan of Powerless, actually. When that was the first story I ever read, reading comics and reading Spidey. It was Spider-Man. He wanted to, once again, Peter Parker wanted to give up being Spider-Man, and then of course, like all of like these Z-list villains started attacking him, like the Tarantula, Scorpion at the time was pretty much a Z-lister.
Z-list, yeah.
They were the Femme Fatales. Who
Oh
fucking,
yeah,
like, really?
Wow, Femme Fatales.
Yeah, and the
did-
guy behind the whole shit was, I think, the Chameleon.
I just find that Peter Parker is very whiny. I don't know. It's just
He's a whiny
Yeah,
He's
he is.
very,
a whiny
very
little
whiny.
bastard.
So I don't enjoy reading him at all. And you just want to punch him. But go ahead.
Rounding out my top five is going back to like the same general era. Like
The
I like
Annuals?
the mid '90s, early '90s Spideys. Was in the Annuals was Spidey's Totally Tiny
Which was like
Adventure.
23, 24, 25, something.
Yeah,
like
it was spectacular, amazing, and web of. That was one of the best stories I ever read.
that.
It was Spidey and Ant-Man. It was great.
Listen, I'm leaving it alone.
It was good.
What?
Yeah, tiny little adventure, cold shower, I'm thinking. Anyways, go on.
Listen, whatever medical problems you have with a cold shower, I am ill affected by it.
He's ill-affected.
I'm taking
You
medication.
like that shit, right? Word of the day: toilet paper. What?
Now, is it ill-affected or is it ill-affected?
I believe it's ill dash.
It's
Yeah,
dash, right?
There's a dash.
Dash it, right?
Next
Do that
question.
shit.
All right. Our buddy Ken Jenkins wanted to know the origin of Pete's Basement, and I don't think we've ever told anybody this.
Well,
we
Ramon
know.
was very
We know.
sick.
We know it. We
And
put
in
a
order to keep
diaper
Ramon
on.
alive, we had to bring him into the basement and keep him on random life support of tits and comic books.
There was a problem.
And alcohol.
Well, there was a problem.
He doesn't
with- Ramon was in the
I drink
hospital.
for him.
How long were you in the hospital? 3, 4 weeks.
Yeah, 3, 4
And the
weeks.
problem was he wasn't burping enough. And the doctor said, "You gotta stop
much buildup
burping,
of
letting
gas,
some of
yeah.
that
Not enough alcohol.
excess whatever out."
Right.
He said, "I have a problem. I can't be burping." So he said, "That's how he phrased it. I can't be burping." So we took. So we took it in.
So we said you have to get him into someplace with a lot of stale air and a lack of circulation.
The basement.
He still burps.
Now he does.
Now
he does.
We saved his life.
We
He was
did
going to
save his
explode.
life.
Yeah.
Explode.
Should we tell him the real story?
Yeah.
It's
That wasn't
pretty
the real
simple.
story.
It's really simple, guys.
Yeah.
Our director Roger called me up sometime around late Christmas 2007, and he was like, "Hey, Pete, I got this great idea. You want to do a comic book podcast?" I said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
What's a podcast? I had no idea. So he told me it was like this internet TV show thing. And, I'd known Steve for quite some time, just about 15 years at that point.
At this point.
And he introduced us to Ramon and Adam, and
We work together.
yeah, you guys worked together.
Well, I knew you, and I knew
Yeah, we
Adam,
knew each other, but
not well.
Yeah.
I'd never met you.
he told us one day in the diner. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And lo and behold,
he
you
doesn't
became
collect
my
comics,
second
which is
favorite
weird.
Puerto Rican ever.
Second.
Yeah. Well, Chico's my first, my buddy Chico.
Chico, really
Yeah.
stereotypical, just living.
Yo,
around.
Yeah.
his parents call him Chico, so
Well,
fuck
his
that.
name isn't Chico.
Very
His name is Jesus, but if his
Jesus.
parents,
Yeah.
but if his,
Okay,
That's even worse. Forget
Chico.
it.
Chico it is.
Chico
if
is
his
okay.
parents call him Chico, it's not racist anymore.
No, it's not.
I don't think.
That's just bad.
It's just.
No, they live in the stereotype.
No, but
It's okay.
Jesus is bad though. Jesus is bad.
Jesus. What's worse? What's
Hey,
worse?
nobody mess with the Jesus. Nobody mess with the Jesus.
And how did we get the name exactly,
What?
Pete's Basement? This was an
I don't want to
accident.
credit myself. I think it was me.
It was you.
I think it was you.
And I said Pete's Basement in parentheses where Steve broke the light that time.
And the original concept for the show was it was going to be
Every time
Pete's Basement
where
XYZ, where something happened. So, welcome to Pete's Basement, where Steve broke the light that time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pete's Basement, where Dave time traveled that time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pete's Basement, where Roger shot dish soap in his eyes that time. Welcome back to Pete's Basement, where Steve was trapped in the box that time. So it works. So yeah, it was pretty much just accidental, the title, and really we just needed someplace to go and talk comics because, we had nobody else to talk
was
to. And now
already
we've got
happening
all
down
of
there.
you guys, and how blessed are we?
Both of you.
What else do we got? Ken also requested that maybe in like future segments we take, just that whole segment and we focus on one particular character and why we like them or why we don't
okay.
like them, which I actually think
That's
is a
a good
pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't just review comic books all the time and actually talk about our favorite characters
Forget
or
comic books.
the characters we absolutely detest.
And wrestling characters too. You could put in there. Yeah.
Porn characters.
Porn
Sasha Grey.
characters,
I'll
there you
review
go.
her like nobody's business.
You're all over it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your
30-minute segment right there.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Why I like Sasha
And
Grey.
you're going to edit it.
Actually, speaking of like characters that don't really deserve, mention, but I'm going to mention them anyway, which is kind of an oxymoron. They're coming out with a new Moon Knight series again.
Again, yes.
For like the third time in the past, let's say, 2 years.
Great artist attached
Well,
to
he's
it.
not
man.
There is a great
He's
artist,
not
but like,
popular.
hasn't Marvel noticed that Moon Knight doesn't work?
It doesn't work, no.
He's got what?
He was also in Round Robin.
That's not gonna work.
Yes, he was. Excuse me. Michael Quinlan had written us and asked how we felt the Walking Dead TV show stacks up against the comic books.
Very good.
I really can't answer this question because I've only read like the first 2 graphic novels, and I did like Walking Dead has always been a series that I've kicked myself in the fucking ass for not getting and not jumping
Same
on
thing.
when I had the chance, and that is like 15 trades long.
Yeah, it is.
Bad.
Yeah, sure.
So actually, Steve, this is on you. You've read more trades than I have.
Well,
I
You know-
read 7.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've read
So then, by all means,
5 or
fellas.
6. I think
Yeah.
maybe 5 or 6.
It's fantastic. It's fucking depressing.
Well,
It is
you know-
depressing.
It is, but-
How
it's
does the
really-
storyline?
You know when they
compare?
translate it and like
Very close.
they add stuff
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, why'd they add that? Or
But
when
it fits the show.
Stuff that's added is good, and the stuff
Yeah.
that's taken out, it's not like you have to go, oh, why'd they take that out? Like,
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's
I
totally
agree.
acceptable.
it works.
Well, is it? Refresh my memory, but in the first graphic novel, didn't his friend, the guy that was fucking his wife, didn't he die or he got killed? He got shot or
I
something.
don't think so. No.
No.
Then
He
I'm losing
found
my
out.
mind.
I mean, Rick found out.
Yeah, Rick found out pretty early on. I
but
remember that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, later
Does he
on.
get killed?
I don't remember.
No, he does. He does die later on,
Does
which
he?
we just
I
fucking
don't
ruined for the
remember. I don't
cast.
remember.
Well, we'll put the cheese
Maybe
down
they'll
there.
change
Yeah,
it.
put it
At one
down.
point, I forget which, maybe the 5th trade. At one point in time, they find like an abandoned, or they think it's an
prison?
abandoned prison.
Yeah.
And there's
That's-
some like weirdo running the whole thing, right? He's like
There's
a
like a
crazy
guy who's human who's like,
Yeah.
like, that's where I'm up to. I haven't. passed
Okay.
that yet.
Oh yeah, it just gets downhill for them.
So
Yeah,
And,
it is a little bit depressing.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah,
Rounding
just a
out the rest of our questions, our good buddy Tim Hollerup had asked, just in general, like what is a good place to jump on an X-Men collection?
Not anything recent.
You can say
Very
that
true.
shit again.
Anything recent.
Executioner song.
I guess Well, Tim is starting from X-Men 100, but he also, he said like maybe 114 because that was the first one to actually get the title Uncanny. Pretty much, honestly, just pick a spot wherever you want to start collecting any particular series, whatever works for you, or whatever you can afford. Don't put yourself in a poorhouse.
Do you think he meant like to learn the character, like the history of the characters, or just like?
I think just in general. I didn't get it as learning the history of the characters because if you're going for the new X-Men, you've got to start at Giant Size X-Men #1. Which actually will probably run you less at this point than X-Men '94, which was the first. Giant Size X-Men 1 was 75, I think.
Years ago? Yeah.
But you can get a decent book on it. You can get a readable copy of Giant Size for about $100.
That's what I was just about to say. Like Marvel always reissues those, and they put them in hardcover books so that you can kind of track the history of all of the different characters.
Yeah. So if you're looking for just like history of the characters, you can
go
reprints.
like to Barnes and Noble or something, and
or
I
even
think he
means like collecting
Amazon and get them
issues.
really cheap.
Borders is closing down.
Borders,
pretty soon,
there you go. You can probably get a dirt cheap. Yeah, they went bankrupt, dude.
Wow.
I got a Borders card.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's over.
They just give me coupons.
You better use those really fast.
Coupons plus closing sales.
I gotta go.
Tim, to answer your question, I would say X-Men 100 is probably a really good place to start because that was the start of the next issue 101 was the start of the whole Phoenix saga anyway, which is really like one of the biggest standpointpoints
it's
in
a
X-Men
classic
history.
book.
Absolutely, it's very classic.
And I mean, if you're gonna get that, you might as well get X-Men 100, which was that classic cover of like the X-Men like kind of running at each other, and it was like one team here and one team there.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm that much of a fucking geek. I memorize covers.
That's okay. Have a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You'll feel better.
I know. And speaking of collecting stuff, JP Perone asked us, he went and bought a bunch of back issues and accidentally bought a couple of repeats. Has that ever happened? Yes.
Yes.
I actually just got finished buying a bunch of shit on eBay from like Mile High Comics, and lo and behold, I bought like 4 issues that I had already. And you know what'll fucking stop that? Keep track of your issues. We talked about this last week. Either get one of those programs if you want to spend the money, or keep an Excel spreadsheet and see what you have, and keep a want list of what you actually want to avoid, trying to memorize covers or something like that.
Is the program worth it?
It's a great program because for the $50, that's the big problem. You need a PC.
So you need a PC, okay.
Yeah, the big thing is like it's got a database of like a good 500,000 books.
Oh, okay.
So it'll go online and get you all the information on that book. So let's say
you don't have to worry about typing it in and the whole
right.
thing.
If you want to go meet an artist or a writer at a convention, you could do a search right in your own collection in the program, and it'll tell you what books come up under this guy's name or this girl's name.
And it's $50. That's not worth it.
$50.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Not bad. Because to sit in an Excel spreadsheet, that's kind of like
it's a pain in the ass,
and
you got to do the whole shit yourself.
Sure, absolutely.
That's what I do.
You do that?
Yeah, I use Excel.
I just use Word.
And the only time I ever pick up extra issues is when I'm rushing through the shop because of geeks.
Against Matt.
And last but not least, Damian Croker asked us about the new Flash Gordon series. Yes, Damian, I am going to pick it up. Yes, Damian, I did pick it up. And might as well just
pick it up.
Might as well start that.
Yeah.
And then you picking it back up.
I'm going to pick it right back up. Thank you, Steve. Invasion of the Red Sword sees Flash Gordon and the rest of the gang still on Mungo. And now the Americans are invading Mungo.
What's it been, like 3 years since they released it?
Yo, it's been a fucking while.
Minute. But they've been busy because they teamed up with Atlas.
Yep.
And they're going to release Phoenix, Wolf,
it's good enough to
Grim Ghost I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's good. That's
doesn't
good
look that exciting, though.
I like the artwork a lot. The storyline, it's slow to pick up at this point.
It drags a
It's
little.
amusing, though. It's an amusing
So
storyline.
as soon as it gets into like the meat of
Once
it,
you get to like issue 2 or 3, it's good.
Okay.
It just takes you a little bit to kind of get the ball rolling.
So essentially, like keep out, like wait for it.
Think of Sisyphus as he's pushing the boulder right to the apex of the hill, and then the fucking thing finally goes over. So then
it's worth the wait. You read the first one, and then
literary reference. What, motherfucker?
Worth the wait. There you go.
So honestly, if you're a Flash Gordon fan, or if you just feel like picking up a cool story, definitely you'd want to get the trade of this, the original series from Art Entertainment.
We met those guys.
They also had original
graphic
novel.
Actually
nice
awesome.
Yeah.
Brendan Deneen and the rest of the crew. I'm happy to see these guys still in business and still printing Flash Gordon. They were a really great bunch of guys.
Jam DeMatteis is heading the.
Yes, he is.
Like editor-in-chief? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
And
he
really
liked us
polished,
too.
though.
He has no taste at all. He liked the Pete's Basement guys.
He does.
Speaking of no taste.
Now, wait a minute. It's not a bad story. Amazing Spider-Man 654.1 sees Flash Thompson. Thank you. Flash Thompson's first turn as Venom, and the story is progressing exactly how I figured it was gonna.
Happily,
By the end of
happily
it,
alone.
In case you don't know, Flash has no legs.
No, the best part of this, I think, was when like the Venom part actually comes out, and he's
Yeah.
and then at the end, like they
one where he
extract
says,
the
"I'm gonna
Venom
turn one
symbiote
from
from
one."
Flash Thompson after every mission,
here.
but all of a sudden now there's only 99% of the suit. You're welcome. In the containment unit. And now there's still 1% running around Flash Thompson, and all of a sudden at the end he's like, "Oh, Peter Parker ruins everything."
But I don't think it needed
He
to be in a
does.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was in 2 panels.
They're using Spider-Man. That's what it is.
Oh.
Because he's going to get his own book, isn't he?
Yeah, Venom's getting his own book.
Yeah, but-
Which actually now the mystery is solved. Dan Slott is continuing on Amazing Spider-Man, and Remender is fucking making the Venom series, which I promise you nothing out of. Nothing.
Remender.
Just using Spider-Man just like the Fantastic Four.
That's no, but honestly, like the costume's not that bad, but
No,
it's not.
bad. It's bad. It's bad. You can say it. It's
All
bad.
right.
It's gray.
It's
gray.
It is gray. It's gray and white. And
Are you having like an epileptic?
Yeah, no, did you see,
that
like, the-
girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
that
watch
reporter?
If there was like one of them X-ray things in front of me, you would watch that hamster just be like, oh fuck, and he had like broke his leg on the wheel.
Or that reporter who just couldn't get like the words out.
Shit.
She's having a
Yo,
seizure.
that fucking woman had like a
I know,
stroke
she
or
had a
some
stroke
shit.
or some seizure or something.
She had like some kind of crazy migraine that fucked
And-
up her speech.
Oh, I think
Way
it's
off
happening.
topic. He just
right
doesn't
here.
want to talk about the Fantastic Four.
We have time.
But I'm
We
gonna
do have
to.
time. We have time to talk about the
And I'm
Fantastic
editing.
Four.
All I know
Okay.
is I don't think there's a reason for Spidey to be in the Fantastic Four.
I
I
agree.
understand that they're doing it because in Amazing Spider-Man 1 back in '63,
I can
the
understand he's the
Fantastic Four was
closest
I'm
person.
not,
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
into
the closest
Spidey
guy.
anyway.
Still,
He's
I
very
mean-
boring to me. Let's move on.
Yeah.
You're a heathen bastard.
You don't like Spider-Man?
No, I didn't.
He's
either.
very whiny, man.
Take off your
He's
mic.
like dumb.
I mean, it's only going to be a matter of
might.
time before A, the Spidey and the Fantastic Four story gets old, or B, the Human Torch comes back. So what the fuck?
He's gonna be back by summer.
And what the fuck?
By
Like, they're
summer.
turning Spidey into Wolverine and Deadpool. Now he's on the Avengers, he's on the fucking new Avengers, he's in Spider-Man,
That was like
and he's
3
helping the
fucks right
fucking
there, just so
Fantastic
you know.
Four.
At least 3.
That was at least 3.
Oh, he's in a crossover in the
He's
X-Men
very
too.
upset.
And he's in an X-Men
Fuck.
crossover, that's
Yeah,
right. Fucking defending the
you.
Lizard against Wolverine.
Yeah.
And speaking of Wolverine,
Oh god.
wow, this was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
No, wait, there was one
I actually
cool thing.
like Wolverine, and I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, but
in
this
that
is
The
one.
fact that Cyclops created a program to show how to kill Wolverine.
Is what?
don't
Fucking,
even
I
like
liked it better when it was
artwork
called
on it.
Batman and
So
JLA
why
Tower
did-
of
why
Babel.
is-
Yo, fucking Cyclops has the Wolverine protocols where they develop
This
a
guy
program to
looks
take
like a
down
leprechaun.
Wolverine. That shit,
That's,
and as much as I
Who's
hate to
that?
fucking
Namor.
admit it,
Namor.
was a great idea by Grant Morrison to give to fucking Batman in case any members of the
very upset
JLA
about this
went rogue.
Professor
and
X-
Batman had a way of taking
Professor
them
X
down.
did the same shit though, way back when.
The Onslaught
During Onslaught.
That was on, yeah, Onslaught.
Artwork. It doesn't look
But
that
that's
good.
understandable, and that's like that
the
happened
artwork.
kind of
It's
around the
just
same
like-
time zone, so you can get away with that.
Yeah.
Now this is fucking 10 years later. You're a copycat.
Keep
Silver
moving.
Surfer number 1 of 5. I
Wasn't bad.
I enjoyed it.
It was good.
Yeah, I
It was
liked it.
good.
And it's a mini series, so it's not like Marvel saying, "Hey, let's make another Silver Surfer series that's gonna fail."
No, but I wouldn't
Really?
mind him
But they
having
literally
I wouldn't
just
mind
go,
him
another
having
Silver Surfer series. Yeah.
It's been a while though.
It's been 20 years. I wouldn't
I
mind
could do
him
without
having
him.
a
All right,
Yeah, the
next.
last one was
But
shit.
he shoved like to recharge Galactus. He threw him into a sun. Like he put him inside
That's
a star to
original.
recharge. That's fucking cool.
That's how you
That's
recharge,
like
right?
Superman. What is it? Number 4? Is it number 4 with Richard Pryor?
No, Richard Pryor was number 3.
Number 3.
Nuclear
there you
Man
go.
was
So
number
is
4.
this original?
You're thinking
With
about-
the sun?
You're
You
thinking
thinking
of
about
Nuclear
All-Star
Man.
Superman when he got some
No,
place
she's
in it?
thinking of Christopher
I'm
Reeves and
thinking
fucking
Christopher
Gene
Reeve.
Hackman.
Toy.
The toy. No, I'm not thinking of the fucking toy.
Okay, next.
Next.
I'm gonna stick around with this and
I
see
am
where
too.
it goes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
I need
good.
the toy.
Daredevil Reborn issue
Wait,
2. Did you guys feel that?
What?
It's like time just stopped and started again.
Yeah, it was really bizarre.
It's kind of weird, right?
Sorry.
That's all right.
My pants.
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
You passed gas.
Yeah, it happens.
It's okay. It happens.
Daredevil Reborn issue 2. Not so bad.
It's just
Still too soon.
I liked it.
It's
Yeah, no, it
too
was a
soon
cool
and it's more
story.
that hell. I feel guilty. I feel miserable type of shit. Suck it the fuck up. He's getting laid every other issue and shit. And he's blind and miserable. It's, you know.
What's his problem? Yeah.
I mean, how bad could it really get in the next 2 issues?
Bad.
That was
Pretty bad.
sarcastic. It can get really, really
Yeah,
bad.
this is Daredevil we're talking about. His life sucks.
I want to like this series so bad.
I give
Why?
up.
I dropped it because I don't know what the hell's
It's got
going
like
on.
all of these old, like there's Da Vinci in it and Isaac Newton.
The first
and they're
issue was
all
hot.
like
That's
people
it.
who were involved in Shield. It's like Shield is the Freemasons basically, and there's all kinds of shadow conspiracies going on and shit. But I don't understand a fucking word of what's going on. It's almost like it was written by the Freemasons to the general public. Like, here, try to understand. We dare you.
I'm gonna wait for the trade because I
Please, guys, if you're out there and you're reading Shield, you know the drill. Send us a letter, Pete's Basement, questions@petesbasement.com, or start a thread on our Facebook. And will somebody please explain to me what happened in the last 6 issues of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Please. Title that shit The Shield and
Pete is a
send it to
moron.
us. No, don't title it Pete is a moron.
you know I'm gonna do that. I'm editing
Pete
it.
is a moron and he needs an explanation.
Fine, title it Pete is a moron and he needs an explanation and tell me what the fuck
I will
happened in
send
S.H.I.E.L.D.
you a cookie. if
Pete
you
is a
do that.
moron, colon,
cookie?
all the rest.
A sugar cookie.
Ooh,
I don't want a
really?
sugar cookie.
Like,
I want one of those magic
Chocolate chip?
middles.
Sugar cookie,
magic
baby.
middles.
I'll get you a
People
I'll
else
get
had the
you a-
fucking shortbreads
Eat
with the
that sugar
fudge in them,
cookie.
and I ain't got them shits no more. Fucking, you talk about this. Here, this is yours.
I do.
You did. I didn't pick it up because like I was just afraid that it was gonna lead into me buying the game, and I don't want to buy the game.
Buy the game.
What he's talking about, most of it is him remembering, or half of it's him remembering.
Who's him?
That's
Luthor.
who's if that's
Luthor making a deal with what's his name?
I hate Luthor.
The devil.
He took over Action
Brainiac.
Comics and it sucks.
Brainiac takes over the Daily Planet and like uses it for his own like experimentation and everything.
Right.
And Lois Lane is there, and he's like, "You could do whatever you want to anybody else, but leave Lois Lane alone."
Man, this thing didn't stand a chance today. I cracked this motherfucker
You
this
really did.
afternoon.
It's good.
And that's a review for DC Universe.
That's yeah. I like it.
Is it like a mini series? Is it how long? No, they said it was a bi-weekly. It's gonna last the whole fucking.
I don't
year.
know. I don't think it could last that long.
Well,
He's
it
been
won't
drinking
last
too
that
long.
long and be good, but that's what.
Okay.
Apparently it's gonna last that long.
You made a point of saying Solomon Grundy's from the
The Golden Age. I
Golden
think.
Age, but he's like really a Hulk ripoff.
Oh, I agree, but I'm pretty sure he's a Golden Age character. I'm not. Don't quote me on that.
I'm gonna get it, and then if the next story arc is bad, I'll just drop it.
Okay.
Get it.
Speaking of, well, no, not really. Speaking of, I guess dropping story arcs, 'cause I know a lot of people are not too pleased with Green Lantern these days. I liked it. Overall, like the whole thing with Krona appearing as like the Mad Guardian. He's collected all the entities, and now
He's
we've got
using them.
The War of the Green Lanterns going on, and Firestorm had no reason to be in this issue, none whatsoever. And I wasted an extra $2 on the Ed Bennis cover because it's Ed Bennis.
Well,
And what chicks on the cover too? I mean, he does chicks. That's what he does.
that's what he's for.
There were
Yeah.
no chicks on the cover. Firestorm was as useless as tits on a fucking bull in this goddamn issue.
I agree. Tits on
Some
the
people
bullseye.
think that tits on a bull are very useful.
No, he said
Just
tits
so
on
you
a
know.
fucking bull.
Oh, on a fucking bull. Okay, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Then it
Go
just
ahead.
smacks
You're
swinging
right.
around and everything.
He's right. When you're right, you're right.
I kind of like the idea of like Hal Jordan being like a jerk off at the end, and he's like, "Listen, I don't need you guys. I
He's
don't
a
want you
jerk
guys'
off.
help." Because Batman and Superman and Flash are like, "Listen, we're your friends. Let us help you." And he's like, No, I won't have anybody. He's trying to assume the whole hero mantle thing. And
Hey, yeah, that's good.
Like Daredevil.
yeah, a lot like Daredevil actually. He's got like the same kind of ego going on.
And he fucks everything.
And he's like, "Listen, you don't have to handle this alone." And then the rest of the fucking crew comes in and he's
And
like,
they're both
"He won't
blind
be."
too.
I'm definitely interested to see where Green Lantern is going with this. Our good buddy Captain Sweatpants was less than pleased with it, and he did have a good line though. He's like, "Jeff Johns is doing in 6 years what somebody could do in 6 issues."
Yeah.
Maybe,
No, maybe. Yeah.
probably.
Fucking like stretching shit out. Way too much.
Too much.
But listen, I mean, it could always be worse. I don't dislike this at all. We've seen worse.
That's a bad fucking rating stick we got. Like, it doesn't suck balls. It just sucks a little bit. Just
Well,
tickle the balls.
listen, it's like
Fucking
fucking.
balls.
Just let's go back to the '80s cartoon thing here.
Oh Jesus, why?
Cause one, Saturday mornings ain't even got fucking cartoons no
No,
more.
they don't.
That's true. They don't.
And kids' cartoons these days
Saturday afternoon.
suck.
Saturday afternoon, yeah. They do.
Fucking suck.
They sell cartoons.
So the
They
point
sell
is,
toys.
the best possible rating system you could give a comic these days is, well, it doesn't suck.
That's sad.
As opposed to 10, 20 years ago when we were like, that was awesome.
Yes.
Did you notice all my fucking Spidey stories were pretty much sent, I don't think any one of them capped 1993.
Did you?
Proving my point.
Except for
Spidey
Revelations. But like seriously, like fucking things change with the times. Like everything sucks now. Cartoons suck, comics suck.
Girls suck.
You hope.
They should. They're like, if you don't. Anyways, let's go on.
Look, you just need to burp a little more, and then maybe they will. All right.
Rise of
That's what I'm
Eclipso,
saying.
dude, this is all you. Justice League 54.
It's a new story arc. I dropped Justice League a while ago, but I'm back on it, and I love Brett Booth's art.
That's it. He did the cover as well.
And
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Eclipse has been around a lot with the JLA, but
They've been going back and forth, kind of thing.
So it's really interesting. I have to look him up.
Is this a
though.
good jump on point for
Yes,
like if you?
completely jump on friendly.
I might have to read this in the off season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Oh, this shit is awesome. Avatar Press has Night of the Living Dead. This is issue 3. They've got a bunch of variant covers which are actually good. This is the gore cover, which is like has. That's not to say that the other covers don't have blood and guts. This just has extra. And a lot of the gore covers are kind of perverted too. There was like these fucking zombies eating a woman's fucking breasts out and shit. Crazy fucking shit. And
I've gotten close to that.
this is like here. Look at the gore cover for the next one, issue 4. This is a zombie just chowing down on that girl's brains.
All I see is the boobs. Nice, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty
Night
cool.
of the Living Dead. If you are any fan of slasher films, this is the book for you. They had a Christmas special, which had this is so blasphemous. The fucking Virgin Mary is eating the kid in the crib.
Yeah, that's right.
That's fucking nuts. Wow. But like, aside from that, like the covers are great. The artwork inside is decent, to say the least. The story's cool. It's just got these, bunch of kids in the fucking middle of a 1970s-esque zombie attack. It's like there's this whole stop distracting me with the Juggernaut.
I've had a nickel.
But every time. So it's like he's got these
You have
fucking
another
crazy hippies
I have a
that are
nickel.
protesting the war in Nam, and there's just a random zombie attack. Because why not?
I give up.
I mean, when is a zombie attack not random? Look around you.
It could be
I'm
planned.
prepared for that random zombie attack.
Or just to go.
You don't think there's like a coalition of zombies that like plan?
No.
Why not?
But you know what? Speaking of coalitions of zombies, Steve, nice fucking segue.
How could there be a segue?
I'm so
here?
tired of the fucking zombies. Like, seriously?
You
Enough
bite
of
your
the
tongue,
damn
miss.
Zombies are the new black.
It's so annoying.
This is actually a zombie
Are
story.
they the
done
other
right.
white meat?
What?
Are they the other
All I heard
white
was
meat?
meat. And I'm like, whoa.
Zombies are the other white meat.
I just got to continue this.
Done with the
Infestation,
fucking zombies.
Transformers
Enough.
issue 2.
This is pretty good.
This is a series done right.
It's good.
And it ends with pretty much Galvatron leading the charge, and the rest of the Transformers are sitting there holding their fucking metallic junk in their hands like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Metallic junk.
You like that, right?
Metallic junk.
And, like, Galvatron leads the charge to
Wouldn't
go
it
and
get
defeat
rusty?
the hive mind of
It wouldn't
zombies.
get rusty.
This is a series you need to jump on.
Yeah. I'm going to read yours.
You can read mine. You're more than welcome.
No, it's like a
Yeah, we're
virus.
not paying for
Is
that.
what-
It's pretty much, it's a virus that can actually be transmuted to not only humans, but machines as well.
This is just so
And there is this whole, like,
No, it's-
world of
it's done
zombies.
really
Think
well.
like the zombie verse from
I'm just
Marvel.
done with the zombies. Everything is zombies. Enough with the zombies.
But would you
Did we-
rather gay-ass fucking sparkling vampires?
See,
No,
beat red.
he gets all upset when I tell him about the zombies. All right, it's okay. I know you're really a zombie.
But you
That's
have
why
the
get
books
all
over there.
upset.
How can you be upset about it when you read?
That's right. You read all of them, cabrón.
I like vampires. I really do.
Yeah.
I read Dracula
You
in like
like
sixth
and
grade.
you like gay vampires too. Vegetarian vampires.
I said that in the car.
You like them.
I'm gonna
That's
tell
all
you right
saying.
now, the
Me
girl
too.
playing Alice in the movies is fucking hot.
Really?
Yeah, she's cute.
I don't think so.
I know Ashley Greene. She's fucking
I don't
adorable.
think so. I disagree.
I would like to kidnap her and keep her in a little glass case in the
See,
basement.
that's why you got some problems.
Oh.
That's
The
all I'm
problem
saying.
is,
I got some problems, honey. There ain't enough ink in your pen to write a list of my fucking problems.
Try it.
See, now we have a lot of
Yeah, look.
evidence.
Here's my pen. Try it.
what am I doing?
We're writing all of Pete's problems on that.
So hack slash, Ramon, this is you.
This is a fantastic series I got put on by
Nah.
Danny. So obviously
Crazy Danny?
Yeah, the Crazy Danny. So there's a lot of murdering and killing, and she hunts down psycho killers and kills them. Serial killers.
But every time I see an
madmen.
issue, it's always issue 1. How does that happen?
Yeah.
Because it's always been like first it was owned by I don't know who, and then Image, and now Image has it again, and this is the first ongoing. You collect the omnibuses. There were a couple of minis, and now it's this, and this is fantastic. Like it's just like Night of the Living Dead, tits and ass, and like killing everywhere. And she's a lesbian.
But I have a problem.
She won me over.
350?
So So as long as there's a lot of tits
Yeah.
and ass and lesbianism, we're good in the
much.
comic book world. Okay.
Yeah.
How could that not be good?
I'm just clarifying. That's
Yeah.
all. I'm just making sure.
And
Making
last
sure
but
we're all
not
on the same
least,
page on this desk. That's all.
rounding out our books for the week, Jennifer Blood, the new one by Garth Ennis from Dynamite.
The art shit.
The art is kind of shitty.
Kinda.
Yeah. This girl's like a female Punisher, but she still has her family, so she just like moonlights as a fucking
She
vigilante
moonlights,
murderer.
and we don't know why she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
The only thing is that when she killed, I guess spoiler or whatever, one of those people that she massacred was her uncle, and she said like 5
Yeah,
months
we're
ago.
not sure if this is like her real uncle or if it's more like the Italian kind of uncle where like everybody's your uncle, but they're not, you know?
Right, yeah.
I'm interested. What made you pick this one up?
I like Garth Ennis
That's
a
the reason
lot.
why I
like,
got
So
it.
that
just
was the only
because-
reason for
Pretty
Garth
much,
Ennis.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Like the
he-
cover really didn't attract you at all.
Not, you know what? Tim Bradstreet is a great artist, and I liked him when he was doing the Punisher covers.
right.
And the fact, oh god, she's so hot. Look
Who's
at that.
that?
That's Ashley Greene.
Ashley Greene.
Okay, let me take a look at that. But continue.
Jennifer Blood it was like weird. I don't know if they were trying to be funny or if they were trying to be that weird kind of European funny that
It
we
looks
Americans
very
don't
European.
get.
funny.
Yeah, I think
isn't he
definitely.
from? Isn't he from?
He's from Ireland. I believe.
Right, he's Irish, right?
The way I was hearing it in my head when I was reading it was like she was speaking with a British accent, but the rest of the people in the book were Americans.
Well, oh, okay.
Which would be an ideal, like, you know, as an American, I love girls with British accents. Read me a book, like just fucking read me a book.
So this
Talk
was
to
very
me.
disappointing, basically.
I don't know if it was very
No, it wasn't very
disappointing. It
disappointing.
wasn't what I was expecting.
It was just,
But I'm
This was
it's enough
hyped a lot though. That's why.
Yeah.
Was
A
it?
lot.
Yeah.
It was all over websites.
It's all over Dynamite.
Because it's Garth
Because it's
Ennis.
Garth
Yeah.
Ennis, yeah.
But I didn't dislike it enough not to pick up the second issue and see where they're going.
This issue left enough, I think, where you go, oh, I want to see what happens.
Right.
That's what I.
But not enough to say I'm definitely into it yet.
So did you pick
Yeah,
up
no,
the
no.
second issue yet?
This is the first one.
Oh,
This
this is
came
the
out
first
this
one,
week.
okay.
So we'll let you know about that one. I guess I do have one more. G.I. Joe Cobra, issue 13, just concluded this week. This is the story arc that actually ended. Apparently, Cobra Commander got shot, and Chuckles actually killed Cobra Commander, shot him in the head. This is like a really fucked up kind of noir, very Marvel Max-ish version of G.I. Joe. It's very undercover, very Black Ops, and I'm not really sure where exactly it ties into the regular IDW G.I. Joe universe.
But was it good?
Yes, this is absolutely a series I can recommend if you're at all a fan of G.I. Joe, or if you like watch CSI and shit on TV.
You mean
You,
CSI?
you might want to get
CSI.
this.
You want Seaside?
I would suggest you pick up the
Yeah,
trades
I
of
love
this.
CS.
IDW is doing some good shit.
And the next issues are coming is G.I. Joe Cobra Civil War, where they search for the new leader of G.I. Joe. And we've met Serpentor, which remember when J.K. was on here, he did that awesome fucking picture of Serpentor.
His book comes out next week.
Yes, it does.
Number 2.
Fallen Angel 2.
Also, True Blood #1, second volume.
I've stopped watching the show, unfortunately, and I picked up like the first issue of the comic and I never went past
So is
that.
there a lot
You
of
wanna see
forensic
Rogue
stuff in
naked?
here?
No, Chuckles is a spy in
okay.
Cobra, and he's they just found out he was a GI Joe, and now they've been fucking with him for the entire second volume of this.
So it's
issue.
worth taking a look.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is actually my favorite GI Joe book that IDW is printing.
Awesome.
Followed in close by GI Joe: A Real American Hero, which picks up the old Marvel storyline.
Nice.
But I'm an '80s nut, so like GI Joe, Transformers, shit like that, I'm all for it. That about does it for this week, guys. Tish, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. It's
You're
a
welcome
pleasure.
back anytime. Come back, or we'll just have to kidnap you and bring you back.
I love that.
Whatever's easiest.
By the way, we
We
were
will
able
release your mom
to
from captivity.
write all of Pete's problems on this cup. See
Just-
that?
You need a couple of cups.
Yeah, we're gonna need a few.
But we did write all Pete's problems with
No
this
way,
pen.
You cheated. I never cheated on a girl in my life. I'm a good boy.
That's not what we meant.
That's
Oh,
not what
okay.
yeah,
I didn't know
it's
what you
a
meant.
private conversation, and
Yeah,
the
it's
tic
private.
tac toe. It was
It's
private.
private.
It was private.
Don't look at our cup.
Well,
Yeah.
excuse me. You're fucking showing me the cup, motherfucker.
I didn't show you.
We
She
only
showed
showed you a part of it.
Is there another whole part of the cup that's existing in some other reality somewhere?
Can we wrap this up?
Yeah,
after?
wrap
Let's
it up.
let's wrap this up because I gotta go
Wrap
pee.
it up. Quit it. Done.
Oh, Jesus,
cut
no.
it out.
Bye, you guys.
Cut it out.
Don't cut
Wasn't
it out?
cut it out, no.
Yeah.
No, actually, I was going
Cut
more with
it
the wrap
out,
it up.
yeah.
It was kind of like a mix
That's
of cut
bad.
it out and the wrap it up box from the Dave Chappelle show.
That's really, really dorky. Let's just
and we're
wrap it up.
fading out. We're
Say
fading
goodbye from
Fading.
Brooklyn.
We're fading.
Say
Goodbye from Brooklyn.
Let's just move this over
clap
here.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You
idea.
did the whole color shit?
This way, if it spills, it spills
If
on
you
Tish.
spill it on me, I'll fucking kill you.
No, I'm alright. Duly noted.
The commentary, like
Go around.
on like silly people that you've had here.
There weren't many guests in the first season.
Really?
No, nobody liked us enough.
Careful. Why did I ask you to do this?
It's just bad. Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Wait, go that way. To the left. The other left. There you go.
What the fuck is
What
happening?
did you just do? Now come forward now. Wait.
No.
What
Let
did
me
you
get
do?
over there.
Here, put it down.
Okay. There we go.
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
better. Okay.
Everybody round of applause.
Yay!
Why is there an empty cup? You should get another drink before we
In
start.
case somebody needs to piss.
What?
I may
You should
have
get
to
another
pee
drink
again.
before we start. Not you. Your cup's still
See, I
full.
can go like this.
Steve has nothing to
That's a
drink.
big one. He could drink my beef.
You don't know. You don't know.
That was just confusing.
You ready?
With this thing
Are
there.
you ready?
He doesn't
All
understand.
right, but only once. No.
Just, yeah.
Wait, I don't think I did it
Going the wrong way. Nobody has to hear me anyway. Doesn't matter.
Nobody can hear you either way.
Thank you.
Wait, does that look good?
No.
Looks like crap.
Yep.
I can't. I was born with this face.
It's pointing to the side.
Okay, so where does it need to point? Up?
We'll leave it alone.
Does it need to point up? Point it up. I could get that to happen.
Towards his mouth. Say ah.
I'm coming over there.
Leave it alone.
How's that go? No, I still got it wrong.
Let me do it.
She's not used to pointing
I gotta
here.
get out of here.
I'm not used to pointing.
Just
it,
clip it
man.
right to his throat.
Like this.
Oh, gotcha.
Like this.
Okay, my bad.
Roger's
That
a
wasn't
pro.
explained to me, Roger.
It's hard. I know. I believe
I've known Roger.
If you had explained it to me, I would have done
I've
it.
known Roger for 25 years.
It's a visual thing.
I never thought he'd get that close to my chest.
35 minutes.
Gotcha.
Do it again.
All right.
Good.
That was much better. You're right. Good call.
That's the one I want. I want the Joker.
Cut. Your mic is rubbing against your chest.
Ooh, yeah.
Baby.
Ooh, baby.
Oh yeah.
How was your shot of Pete, man? It's good.
It's good, right?
Yeah, good.
He's like scary. Fucking scary.
Yeah.
I want
You did it again.
Why?
Fix your mic.
It's a shirt that flips it inside to rub on your chest. Your shirt's a dirty-minded bitch.
DC Universe.
DC Universe. Would you like to?
DC Universe. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. No, that's why you're here. You're the guest.
Just reading.
I'm just reading. Reading is fundamental.
It
Go ahead.
is.
Go ahead.
OG read more. Reading kind of cat. Read a book like me, you'll soon agree that my name is where it's at.
I can't believe you remember that shit.
I don't know if you remember that. How do you remember this shit?
I'm
with the
gonna
amount of
pretend
alcohol he drank?
that didn't happen. That never happened.
You know you remember that shit from Saturday mornings.
I do remember.
Would you rather gay ass fucking sparkling vampires? Don't walk into that.
It's just like just kind of figuring it out with branding
Are you Spider-Man? No, I can't lose to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Just stand next to me for a second. You're like right next to my crotch. Oh, I so missed.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus, skank is
And then they put it in 2 bucks.
There's a super move that she has if you get your level up to 5 and she dies. She gets all her energy back and becomes Dark Phoenix.
I've been doing a lot of research on these.
Who am I?
Crimson Viper.
Oh, okay. Got a little strike there. Just little titties.